My question is about modern investigations, and if you would like to tell us about some new therapies or medicines that are being discovered or investigated, and specifically some medicines that yourself are involved into.
So I'm not sure if you got all that, but he wants to know, would you mind to tell us about some new medicines or therapies that are being discovered in your field?
Yeah, fantastic question. There's a couple that I'm excited about. And as you guys know, the amount of information that we are accumulating as a species is significantly accelerating every single day. So there might be some things that I don't even know about that we've been working on in the last year. But for my field, I'm particularly excited about two aspects or therapies. The first would be what I call bioindividuality. And that's the idea that your genetic makeup and the microbiome that makes you up. You might not know this, but there are more cells of other organisms that are on and in you than cells that are you. So your microbiome is actually an extremely important part of how your body responds to environmental stressors or even nutrition that we take into our mouths. But that said, that's a very fascinating area of research. If we understand what your genetic heritage is, and if we understand your microbiome genetics, then we can actually make recommendations from an exercise and nutrition perspective that's specific to you. And that's a very big deal because most of the exercise science world has been a very general recommendation for the average human, which isn't terrible, but the average human is average. Who knows where you are on that scale? And so that's very, very exciting that we're headed in the direction that every single person can get a personalized way of eating, personalized way of exercising that's fit and catered to their body's strengths and their body's obstacles. So I'd say that's a huge one. And then finally, the area of research that's most interesting to me and what I'm working in right now is the way that our belief affects our physiology. What we believe about ourselves and what we believe about our genetics and what we believe about diseases or obstacles that we struggle with, how that actually changes us at a physiological level. And so that's a fascinating area of research for me as well. And at the moment, there's a lot worth saying about that, but I'll keep it brief.